because this time it took forever.
Well, it was fast last week. It took like 3 seconds to come up last week.
That was slow. And my counter's not
YouTube has
working.
been kind of having a moment the past couple days, I have noticed. The lag has been really bad. The chat has been kicking people out. I got kicked out of Ariana's sale yesterday. Like, I was in the chat, I was able to type hello, and then YouTube was like, sorry, you're not going to be in the chat anymore. So
I was watching some stuff today that folks were having issues with StreamYard. StreamYard was acting up. So
always something.
Yeah, it is. Well, with all that said, gang, hello. It's hump day. You made it to the middle of the week, and it is 8 p.m. here in the East. And you know what that means. It's time for Fantastic Finds with Enamor, Amie, and Jason from Mother Tuckers. I almost said my old DJ name.
What, like, you have so many names, I can't keep them straight.
Well, Butterbits was my stripper's name, so it was Butterbits.
Right, I know that one.
Yep. When I worked for Chubbindales, I went by Butterbits. So, but yeah, so almost an old DJ name. Well, with all that said, hello everybody. We're going to say hello to everybody. Then Amie volunteered to explain how the sale is going to work. And then we are going to go over our shipping. And then, gang, we got a little surprise we're going to talk about before we start the sale. So let's get into it. So guess who was the first one here? Taylor. How are you, Taylor?
Hello, Taylor.
Welcome. How are you? We got Mama Pam with us. Boy, you ladies. I'm surprised she's not too pooped.
She's probably not going to stay super long at the sale tonight because she's getting up super early. So we're having a garage sale at my house the next couple days. So yeah, we have an early morning tomorrow. So Mama Pam's probably going to be hitting hay pretty soon.
And then while we were backstage, poor Amie, the neighbor was cutting the grass. So if you hear a weed whacker.
He just finished. I just heard the mower shut off. So we're good. I don't have to mute. So that's good.
There's Mr. Bill, Garden Guy Bill. Gang, while his little avatar's up here, please give Bill a follow. He has a YouTube channel. He's the co-host on Marvelous Mother Tucker Mondays. So please give him a follow here on Instagram. We really want to see Bill hit 1,000. I'd like to see him hit 1,000
by the 4th of July. That's what you said, right?
That's what I'm shooting for. He was all right waiting a little longer, but I'm shooting for the 4th. So my man Gavin is in the house, Mr. Music himself, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. How are you, sir? It's always great to have you here. And please follow him if you guys love vintage music. I'm telling you that, and the antiques and the vintage and collectibles go hand in hand. So please give him a follow too. My mother's in the chat. Hello, Mom. How are you? She's counting down the days till Mother's Day. I'm going to take her down to Wildwood for Mother's Day. So head down to the Jersey Shore.
Sounds like a good day.
Definitely. So yes, we drive down there just for the pizza. So yeah, it's good pizza.
I love some pizza.
How are you, Holly? Welcome, Holly. How are you? There's our official mod and bid ender for the evening, the one, the only, the very lovely Karen Gillette. Thank you, Karen, always for helping us out. We could not do it without you. So, pardon me. Thank you so much. So, we have Ann here with us. How are you, Ann? Hi, welcome. Get to scrolling here because it looks like I could go down a little ways.
I see some new names in the chat tonight, Jason.
I do too. Sweet Rosebud, how are you? It's great to see you. Speaking of New Jersey, there's Steel Whisper. How are you? It's always great to see you, Steel. There's Laura. How are you, Laura? Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy middle of the week. There is Sunshine. How are you, Sunshine? It's great to see you. There's Miss Sarah, Renovative Home herself. Sarah. How are you? It's great to see you. Karen Lord, it's always great to see you. How are you? Patty Lynch is here with us. How are you, Patty? Welcome, guys. We got Adam here with us. How are you? Polly Phillips, how are you?
It's great. Polly, you are a new name. Welcome. Yes. Thank you guys for saying hello and welcome.
Absolutely. Well, we got Tina in the chat, which means I'm under scrutiny at all times being watched. So on my best behavior. Let's keep scrolling here. Let's see who else is here. If you guys want to say hello, please do so because I feel like we're getting down here near the bottom. There's Carrie. How are you, Carrie? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night. There is Clean Look Cleaning Services. How are you? It's always great to see you. Welcome, guys. Happy Wednesday. We got Desert Gal with us. How are you? We got Barbara here with us. How are you, Barbara? It's great to see you. Let's see who else is here. And I'm already down to the bottom. And we're back to Karen. All right. So with all that said, we got about 65. Oh, wait, hold on. Mary, you just popped in. Hi,
Hi,
Mary.
Mary.
How are you? It's great to see you. With all that said, please, while we're here, please give Enamor Amie a follow. The link to her channel is in the description and right below us. It's right below us. Please give her a subscription here on YouTube, and please follow her over on Instagram as well. Maybe give me a follow on Instagram too. And we got Jamie who just popped in. How are you?
Jamie.
Shannon.
And Shannon.
Shannon, how are you? So, gang, Amie, you want to give the skinny on how this is going to work tonight?
The skinny, the lowdown, all that good stuff. Yes, absolutely. So Bill just typed something really lovely in the chat. He said, thank you to all the viewers that are here in the background. We appreciate you. We welcome you to engage in the chat. Say hello, say howdy to some of the other people that are down in the chat. And certainly if you're new to a live sale or you're new to us and you have questions as we go, there are a lot of familiar faces in the chat tonight, and they definitely can help you out if we don't see a question and can't answer it for you guys ourselves. So welcome. So glad that you guys joined us again here for Fantastic Finds on Mother Tucker's Antiques. We are always here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, with the exception of next week. I do want to mention that, you guys, we will not be here next Wednesday. Because of traveling and Springfield and all of that stuff that is occurring next week. So Jason and I will be having, I will be joining him and Bill on Monday next week. So that is going to be like our last sale for the week next week. So no Wednesday, no Fantastic Finds, but we will be back on May 24th for Fantastic Finds, and it's going to be a birthday bash special. It is my birthday, so I couldn't think of any better way than to hang out with my buddy Jason and all of you guys on my birthday. So yes, it's going to be super fun, and we do have a couple special things planned for that sale too. So welcome, you guys. Really important. YouTube has been wonky the past few days, and I want to make sure that everybody has a fair chance at bidding tonight. So I do recommend that if you plan on bidding on something, make sure that you are watching either on a phone or a tablet, that you are logged in through the YouTube app on either one of those devices. A computer is always going to be the slowest option for you. And you always want to make sure that you guys are in live chat, all messages. That is a chat setting that has been rolled out within the past couple months. And we do want you guys to refresh periodically throughout the sale. So what that means is exit out of us completely, come back in. That will make sure that your feed is all refreshed, and check that the red line is all the way over to the right. That'll make sure that you're at the most current point that you can be in the broadcast. So always make sure and check those chat settings. Sometimes it will kick you back out to top chat for some unknown reason. So just check periodically that you guys are in live chat. So top chat just kind of filters some of the comments out, so you won't see everybody's comments and everybody's bids. So we want to make sure everybody sees everybody, especially if there's bidding going on. So we will do all offer up items tonight. So we'll show you the item, we'll describe it to you, we will give you a starting price, and Jason will type that in the chat. He'll also pin it up here on the screen as bids come in. If you're interested in bidding on that item, you just have to type your bids and whole dollar amounts down in the chat, and Jason will highlight bids as they come in. We will do a quick little auction on the item. We'll do a countdown, and then whoever has the highest bid before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner. And we also do something called Just in Case. So if you're not familiar with Just in Case, Jason has popped his awesome graphic up here on the screen. So if you are currently bidding on something, so as long as you have already put in at least one bid on the current item, during the countdown only, you can put in kind of the most that you're willing to pay for that item with a JIC next to it. That is called the Just in Case bid. And if you are the highest Just in Case before the bid end, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind that if there's multiple Just in Cases thrown out there during the countdown, those do turn into regular bids. Okay. And if there's any tie bids, I know that a lot of people have come up in a tie recently. I've seen in some other sales. So if there's two bids for the same amount, we go with who we see first. So if there's 2 bids of 20, we go with whoever is the first 20, if there's no tiebreaker or no just in cases. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And Jason has put our emails up here on the screen. Do take a screenshot if you have never purchased from us before, so you can always reference back to that. Jason has also put our information, where we ship from, our Instagram links, our YouTube channels, all that stuff down in the description of the video, so you can always come back and reference that. If you win an item from us tonight, we do need some information from you. We do need an email sent to us as soon as possible. You can also pre-register with us. And if you win an item, we do need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send a PayPal invoice to. Now, if you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Send us an email with that same information. Let us know that you don't have a PayPal account and that you would like to check out as a guest. And we can send you a direct link to our invoice. And you can click on that, add in all your shipping information, check out as a guest, and we can get your goodies for you. Super easy. So you don't have to have a PayPal account, but it is a little bit safer and easier if you have one. So it's always free to sign up if you guys don't have one. I am shipping from Michigan, and I will be doing my packing tomorrow. So you guys will see an invoice from me at some point tomorrow. Okay, so that is my turnaround time. I want to get stuff out the door pretty quickly this week.
All right, and I ship from Pennsylvania. I also, like Amie said, use PayPal and Pirate Ship. I also own a brick and mortar here in central Pennsylvania. It's outside of a little town called Adamstown. I'm about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia. So that means if you guys want to utilize free pickup, you can do that. So just make sure you communicate that with us in the email. And once you guys pay your invoice, we can get them up to the shop so you guys can save on some shipping. I'm trying to think. Oh, a few side notes. Amie was saying about travel next week. I won't be going to Springfield. I will be using the day to get things caught up actually at the brick and mortar. So I will be doing that. And also, Amie, we had a lot of compliments on the background, and I've been neglecting to say that since we started Fantastic Finds, every single background that you see has been created by Amie, along with our thumbprint. So Amie did all of that for us. So Amie, it's very good, and you do such a great job with it.
Yes, I've been doing the Wednesday graphics. I love to make graphics. I've always liked to make promos and things. So, and I love mid-century stuff. So I can't help myself with the starburst and the boomerang. So yes, it
looks really good. And before we get into what I think is going to be groundbreaking for YouTube, there's a few folks that I want to say hello to. So we have Meemaws hopped in. Hello, Meemaws. Very lovely Lucinda is here with us. How are you? Sherry is here. I saw Patty Rose. How are you, Patty Rose? Let me scroll back up here. Saw Audrey. How are you? It's been a while, Audrey. It's great to see you. And I think we said hello to Shannon earlier, but I don't want to miss it if we did. Glowy Girl. How are you, Glowy Girl? It's great to see you. And I think that was everybody that we missed.
Oh, Susan Lynn snuck in here, and so did Karen Chasing Vintage.
Oh, Karen, how are you? It's great to see you guys. So before we get into our sale tonight, we're going to let a few more people come on in. Me and Amie kind of just brainstormed the whole name, Fantastic Finds. And with that said, we try each week to bring you some of the best finds that we can find possible to offer to you guys, for sale. So with that said, we also have noticed, hello, KB, we've noticed that at the end of our sales on Wednesday, we've had a very good audience hanging out here with us. So we also noticed that a lot of folks have been sending us pictures of their collections or some of their finds, or, we email all the time about some great things that we find. So we're going completely interactive. What we're going to do is we created an email, and I'm going to put it up here on the screen. So we created this email today. So we are going to ask you guys to email us at sharemyfindslive@gmail. Please send us a picture of your collection. Send us a picture of your fantastic find. Give us a brief description of what you found. And what we're going to do is, at the end of each one of our sales, starting the first sale in June, because again, we'll be off next week, and then we'll have Amy's birthday bash. Starting then, at the end of each sale, we are going to spotlight, you guys. It's going to give us a chance to interact with each other. It's going to give you an opportunity to actually be live on YouTube. You're going to get to have your chance in the spotlight with a photo, maybe, a story behind it. And what we're going to do is we're going to show the photos here, and we're going to give the description, and then we'll have a brief little conversation. And if we do get bombarded by chance with an overabundance, we might even go live on Amy's channel and do a chat. And
we might do a little pre-show. If we have a lot of interest in doing that, we might do a little pre-show and show everybody's finds for the week. I'm really excited because you guys email me. I get emails or direct messages on Instagram all the time about like, look what I found, look what I found. And, or, you get something from us and you put it into a display. And I love to see that stuff. I love to see how you guys incorporate the stuff that you get from us in your homes and your displays. Or if you give it as a gift and they're opening the gift. I've gotten a lot of things like that at Christmas time. So yeah, we love to see that. So we want to include you guys. And so whoever emails us during the week, but just starting off, you guys have a couple weeks to get some stuff to us. And it will be a surprise, whoever we pick. And you guys have to stick around at the end to see who we pick to feature that week. So it's going to be super exciting. I mean, I'm really excited to see what everybody finds. So
me too. And I have to say that is the greatest gratification of doing this, because all the years I spent at the store, folks would come in and buy stuff, and only every now and again somebody would show me on their phone what they did with it. But doing this, seeing it on Instagram or other people emailing us photos, it is so great to see where the vintage ends up. So again, guys, I'm going to show you the email again, but before I do, we had Nan pop in. How are you, Nan? It's great to see you, Nan. So we're going to show the email again. So go ahead and take a screenshot. And again, guys, we're going to just encourage you to send us a photo of your fantastic find. And we're going to ask you to email us at sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That was the closest we could get to fantastic finds. And just a brief description of what the photo is. Even if you guys head into a thrift store and you get an epic score, even if you guys are a reseller and you guys found something and you want to spotlight it, send it over to us. And what we're going to do is, like Amie said, we're just going to pick them. And if we get overwhelmed with a bunch of responses, then we might do ourselves a little pre-show and do a little interactive. So hopefully you guys are anxious. And the email's active now. So throughout tonight, after the sale, feel free to start emailing us. And me and Amie will both have access to that to check it. So we'll be able to see what you're sending us. So. All right, guys. With that said, Amie, are you ready to kick us off?
I can, yes. Sweet Rosebud, queso. If you guys want to see queso, he's right here. So I'll show him real quick. So he's always up here with me, and he always has a lot to say. So if you guys can hear the meowing, so here's queso. He's orange, and I named him queso because he's the color of cheese. So that's queso. He's always up. He's my shadow. So wherever I am, he is somewhere very close by, and he loves the attention, especially when I am live on camera. So he's always wanting to get on my lap. So yes, that is queso.
Yes, okay. Noel. To answer your question, you can. Anything you get from us, even anything you get from somebody else, if it's something that you think is a fantastic find or something that you're really excited about, yes, that's exactly what we want to see. Yes. Absolutely. Didn't Queso just have a birthday, Amie?
Yes, just 2 days ago. 2 days ago. We've had him for 10 years. 10 years. And we've had his brother Milo for 11. So, yeah.
So cute, Amie.
Both adopted rescue kitties, both of them.
That's what ours are. That's what ours are.
Okay, so Nan, I'm so glad to see you tonight. We haven't seen you in the chat for a little while, so thank you for being here. And V snuck in here too, and Patty Rose, and Kimmery Ann, and Leslie Newquist. So many of our friends have joined us tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here.
I may have missed KB. KB jumped in too, I think, earlier too.
Yes.
Yep.
So we do have 13 rounds to bring you guys tonight. I did forget to mention that. And Jason and I both have a surprise item that will kind of pop up in the middle of the sale tonight. So it was something that we didn't preview. So it will be a surprise from both of us. All right. So my first thing tonight is going to start at $16. And you're going to be getting both of these pieces together. And they're cute little bone china, they're a little trinket and ring dish. So the little tree has the birdie perched in the tree. So you can put your rings and things on there. And then the other one is a toothbrush holder. So these pieces were meant to go in a bathroom. And so, yeah, just really cute, just very simple. Little birdies perched up there, little bluebirds. There's no chips on either of these pieces. They do both have the little sticker on the bottom that says bone china. There we go. So there's no chips on either one of these. I just thought for cute for spring. These were in my bathroom. I'm switching my birdie bathroom to something else. I haven't quite decided what my theme is going to be yet. I don't think it's going to be a mermaid bathroom, unfortunately, Jason. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be mermaid, but I haven't quite decided what we're going to do in there yet. So I have a lot of birdie things that you guys will be seeing coming up in future sales. I do want to give you some measurements of these. I thought they would also make a cute little gift for somebody too that likes birdies. So the ring holder is 4 inches in diameter at the plate and about 4 1/4 inches tall. And then the toothbrush holder, little birdie, is a little over 4 inches. It's not quite 4 1/4, but a little over 4 inches. And I think you could probably use that as like a pen holder too. If you didn't want to put it in a bathroom, you could probably you could keep your quill in there if you like to do some vintage handwriting. But I thought they were cute for spring.
I feel like I've seen these birds before. I think they actually have them just as little
I feel like
figurines.
there's salt and pepper shaker birds that look very similar to this that I have seen before too. I could not find a maker on these. I actually couldn't find these at all. So I'm really not sure on the manufacturer of them, but I do know that they are bone china. Otherwise, I'm not really sure, but they're darn cute. So I see Anne is in at 16. And you guys, the lag, the past 2 days have been really, really bad. So if you are interested in something tonight throughout the sale, make sure and put those bids in early. Don't wait to put them in, especially during the countdown. A lot of people have been coming in after the bid end on several sales the past couple days. So let's count these down. Anne's at 16. We're looking for 17 or more, and you're going to get both of these. It's not choice, okay? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I don't have a lot of rings, but I do have a couple.
Amy, somebody said you should do a taco bathroom.
A taco bathroom. I mean, that might be a little challenging to find some decor for, but
might be.
I will consider that. All right. I see Shara came in with a 17 and came back in with an 18. And there's the bid end from Karen. So, Anne, you're going to get these 2 little birdie pieces for 18. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right. All righty, gang. My first item tonight, it's going to be choice. And it's going, well, if I can cue up myself correctly there we go. Choice of $10. And of course, you know, when I sell with Amy, I always have to bring some deer. So it's going to be choice on the Fenton deer. So I have the clear one, and then I have the frosted one for you to choose from. So again, both are in very good condition. These are the deer. They use this sculpt in a lot of their different, colors. You can find them in Burmese. You can actually find them in pinks. You can find them hand painted, all sorts. But these are the clear ones. And I sort of like the clear ones because they do look great in any decor. They look great if you have a light base. So let me show you some details up close, but just $10 choice on the Fenton deer. Pardon me, the allergies from this morning. Each deer measures about 3 3/4 inches tall. You can see the great details of the eyes and the mouth, and they're about 4 inches wide. So each are in very good condition. This one has a little Fenton stamp right here. Hopefully that's going to focus for you. So here's your first one at just $10. There's the bottom. Again, no chips, no cracks. And this next one here is your frosted one at $10. This one actually really you can get in on those details. So Sunshine, thank you. I see your 10 There we go. Let me show you there. They did such a great job with these. These would be great at Christmas time. They'd be great all year long. This one does have its original Fenton sticker on it still. So this one does come with the original Fenton sticker. Very good condition again, no chips, no cracks, and they both measure about 3 3/4 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. This one here does have a small little bubble inclusion on the inside if I can show it. There you go. Just a little teeny tiny air bubble got in that little figurine. But
I never see fun animals.
Well,
never ever.
I was able to find just a few here late. I normally, Amy, I find the bears. You know, if I ever find the figurines around here,
the bears.
I seem to see the bears pretty often. So again, $10 choice. You can either have the clear one or you can have the frosted one. So right now we're at 10 with sunshine. Let's do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So we'll count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're still at 10. With sunshine, we're looking for 11 or more. We are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. And whoever wins, it looks like it's going to be sunshine. You can let me know if you want 1 or 2. Wait, whoop, we got Taylor in.
Oh.
And then we got clean looks in at 30. Thank you so much. Right before the bid end. Sunshine, your just in case came in right after the bid end. So clean look, you get first choice at 30. Just let me know if you want the clear one or the frosted one. And you can definitely take both. And then Taylor, you will have backup. Let me sit them down there. The one slid a little bit. All right, they're both yours. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Awesome.
All right, Amy.
Okay. Jason, you are a couple deer behind.
I am. I'm trying to make up. I brought 2 tonight. I'm trying.
I know you did. I know. But you are a couple sales behind because there's been a couple where you haven't brought any deer. And Bill knows this too. Bill is holding you accountable.
Thank you for noticing.
Okay. My next item is going to start at $16, and I have a deer tonight as well. So this cutie pie is from the 1940s, and he is California pottery, and he's made by Robert Simmons. Now, Robert Simmons did a whole series of specific deer figurine in these very light blended colors. There's quite large ones. There's actually ones that are very, very large, about this big. There's a couple planters, and then there's all sorts of different poses for the little spotty deer. And I love the little painted tail that is back here. There's no chips on this guy, but he does have overall crazing. He's in pretty good shape for being from the 40s. Usually when I see these, they do have crazing in the glaze. They're very hardy ceramics, I will say, and it is numbered on the bottom. There would have been, once upon a time, there would have been a foil sticker by Robert Simmons at some point. A lot of the times they are just missing on these. Some of the bigger pieces still, you can find them intact, but a lot of these little smaller pieces, usually they're missing. But very cute, especially if you collect deer or Bambi. A lot of these go really well with the Shawnee pottery little Bambi planters. They're very styled, very similarly. But I love the little speckles on the back. Very, very cute for spring.
He looks like a very heavily detailed Rio Hondo.
Yeah, very stylized, kind of similar to Rio Hondo or Dealey pottery, kind of similar. Very simple, which is why I like him. All right, so Ann's in at 16, and I want to give you guys a measurement real quick before I count him down. He is 3.5 by 4, so he's 4 inches tall to the top of his ears. Okay, let's count him down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
There's KB.
All right, KB, I see you're 17. Lori Baxter, I see you're 18. I see Ann is also in at 18, and there is the bid end from Karen. So, like I mentioned before, in the event of a tie, We go by who we see first, and I see Lori is the first at 18. So Lori, you win Mr. Deer here for 18. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And your 19 did come in after the bid end. You guys make sure, because of the lag is really, really bad. So as soon as the countdown starts, so as soon as we start that 15, maybe we want to switch to a 20-second countdown tonight, Jason.
Yeah, let's do
so
that.
as soon as we start counting, that's when you guys want to put in your final bids or just in cases, just so nobody comes in after the bid end. All right.
Yeah, that lag was pretty gnarly on Monday night.
It was pretty bad. Yeah. And the comments are coming in kind of weird chunks too.
They are. All right, gang. I don't often bring stuffed animals, but when I do, I try to bring unique ones. So I have first for $12. She is a 1960s. Now, she's a 1960s pink poodle, okay? She's made by Ideal. Now, the poor girl needs some floofing. She needs some fluffing, and her bow is a little matted because she actually spent her whole life in a bag in somebody's attic. She has no smell. She's in very new condition, but she's actually basically new old stock. These apparently came out of a lovely senior woman's house who had a bunch of the stuffed animals from the 1960s up in her attic. So this little girl must have been bought and just stored away. So that's why her bow is so matted. So it just needs a little fluffed up. So does her fur. But she is bright. She's vibrant. She's in very good, clean condition. She has her original Ideal. If that wants to focus, there we go. Ideal tag. I think this would be great if you guys love the 1950s, if you guys love pink poodles. She isn't, she's not like a sawdust. She's more or less that harder, almost like that harder styrofoam, or it's not the pellets, but it's that harder foam almost that they used in the 1960s, like a lot of the carnival toys, were made of. But get up close here on that cute little snout, that cute little face. Again, really great condition. She has that cute little original yellow bow tie. And what I would do is I would floof that up a little bit. Maybe, get some plastic in there or something to dress it up. Maybe give her a new bow tie. But the reason why she looks so flattened or matted is because she's actually new old stock and she was just put away for years. So you can see it's actually stuffed underneath. Again, it's in very good, clean condition. There's no moth bites. There's no stains. She has her original Ideal tag from the 1960s, very red, white, and blue. I would say she's probably the middle 60s. The measurements on her, she's about a foot tall. So she's about 12 inches tall. She does sit very well on her own. And again, she doesn't have any, weak spots, so the legs are pretty firm. Again, she's got a cute little tail back here. Overall, great condition, great little pink poodle. So we're at 13 with Leslie. Thank you so much. We're going to do a countdown on her, gang. If you're interested, put in that just in case for active
Jason,
bidder.
before you count her down, an easy way that I refresh like original ribbon on plush, if it will untie completely, if you can take it off, iron it on a really low setting, and then when you tie it again, it should be nice and full.
Okay.
Works for me.
And I started to fluff her a little bit, but if you just fluffed up
teasing comb, she just needs to, go at it.
If you would tease her, and honest to God, she is so soft. She's actually probably softer than she's soft like the old stuffed animals that we love. She's not the gooey like the new ones, but she's got a good, nice, and she's just really cute, and she's looking for a new home. So let's start a countdown. We're at 14 with Ann.
Vintage junk. Yeah, I'd be flat.
For 15 or more, we'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. And I'm just trying to see. I think the nose and the eyes are like a hard plastic. So I don't think they're metal, and I don't think they're glass. I know they're not glass. They're just a harder plastic. But she is just so cute. Like if you guys have the little spaghetti poodles, she would look so good with them. I'm just a poodle, Amy. The
face kind of looks like Snoopy a little bit.
Oh my God, you're right.
A little bit.
Oh my God, you're right. All right, so Ann had it just in case of 16, and the bid before that was 14, actually with Ann. So Ann, you get it for 14. because you didn't need your just in case. So you get it for 14, Ann. Congratulations. Yep, because you had the first 14.
Yep.
She's coming to you, Ann. Thank you so much.
So I did switch out an item. So if you guys were here for the poodle figurine, I apologize. I switched poodle out, so poodle will come to another sale. But I'm bringing 2 things instead. So I switched poodle out for some handmade mini pin cushions by me instead. So this is going to be a choice starting at 14, Jason. So we have 2 cute little boots. So the yellow one here has a little pup on the end of the boot, and this one has a little kitty on the end of the boot. Now I do put vintage fabrics in these, and I also make pins to match. So I'm going to show you each one. So the first one with the little kitty, the vintage fabric that is in this one is some little kitty print fabric. If it would focus for me, it's really cute. It has cute little white kittens on there and little yellow flowers. And so the 2 pins that I have made are little flowers that coordinate with the fabric. And then you'll also get the 3 dressmakers pins in there as well. So these originally were little toothpick holders made by Rossini, Japan. So there's the backside. There's no like chips or anything on the little boots, and I have signed them on the bottom. And these are just little ones. I know a lot of times I do the bigger pin cushions, but these are just meant for like small spaces. So if you know somebody in your life that is a seamstress or a sewer and they don't have a lot of room, these are the smaller size ones that pretty much can fit everywhere. So then the little pup one has this pretty yellow fabric that has an overall floral pattern with some little pink and green buds that are scattered in there. And this one has a yellow and a pink little flower in there. And then the little dressmakers pins, also signed by me. And these are, they measure about 4 by 3. So that's the size there. So they're just little ones.
Do you know what's so great about this, Amy? It comes full circle because you bought these from me.
I did. I bought these from you last year.
Yep.
I did.
Yep.
I did. I bought them and I made the pink cushions up to take to my craft show, and I didn't take them to my craft show. So here they are.
I knew I recognized these.
Yes. I remembered when I switched these out with the poodle, I was like, I think I got these from Jason a long time ago. Yeah. Maybe like early like summer, I think I got those from you.
Because I got them from, actually, it was a cat collector who only had the dog because they wanted the set. That's the only reason why they accepted the dog in their collection.
They also made a boot with a squirrel. There's a squirrel one.
Okay.
The squirrel one's a little bit harder to find, though, I will say.
All right.
So I see Robin was in at 14. Anne is in at 15. So we're looking for 16 or more on choice. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining us tonight. So I'm going to start a countdown if anybody else is interested. I am going to do a 20-second countdown just because the lag is so terrible tonight. If anybody wants to put in a just in case, I would encourage you to do so. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So Kim, I stuff these with cotton batting, but super hard. If sometimes I find pin cushions like vintage ones or ones that other people have made, and they're not stuffed firm, and then the pins don't go in. They just kind of get stuck. So I definitely stuff these babies so you can get your pins in and out. They'd be great for hat pins too. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. So KB had a 16 and had a just in case of 17, but Robin had a just in case of 18. So Robin gets first choice at 18. So Robin, let me know if you want the dog or the cat. You can certainly take both if you would like. And then second choice would go to Anne and then KB.
She wants the pup. She wants the dog.
She wants the pup. All right, you got the pup. Thank you so much. And then Anne, if you want the kitty, or KB if you want the kitty. I think that was everybody that was bidding too.
Yes, it was.
Everybody.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And I can just watch the chat, Jason. Thank you
All
guys
right.
so much.
Sounds good. All
All
right.
right.
My next item is going to start at $28. And I believe in all my research that this is Murano, but because I don't have a tag on it, I don't want, well, I'm pretty sure that it is Murano, because usually when the Malefiori is in this straight line, very uniform, straight, as uniformed as you can get it, usually Venetian or Murano glass. So again, I researched on other platforms, all the ones like this with the dense Malefiori on it had a bottom that looked just like that. So I have for $28 this gorgeous, I think it's Italian egg with the Malefiori. It's in really good condition with no chips, no issues, like nobody dropped it. And the undercolor is like this dark red, it's almost between like a ruby red and like an amethyst. So hopefully that's reading there really well. It really, really, you can see it right there, the red coming through. But then from the bottom, it has almost an amethyst look to it. So again, it has the Malefiori in all the different colors all the way down. They did pull a few of them here at the top, which is very, that's part of the look that they normally do to these. So they mix it together. So it looks like it's almost like a smeared paint effect. So I see you as Steel at 33. Miss Wildlife is at 34. The dimensions on this are 3 inches tall. So it is 3 inches tall. It does have a flat bottom on it. So it does sit. And it will also sit in one of those little egg cradles. But again, it's really unique. I love these eggs. I had a Latticino one the other week. I got these from the same collector at the same time. So again, sometimes these paperweights or figurines get dropped and they get, a little ding on them. There's no issue to this at all. Very good condition, very vibrant, gorgeous piece. It is a little weighty, but in all of my research, this is definitely what I believe to be Murano, but it does not have a sticker. So we're at 51 right now with Miss Wildlife. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. Daniel, I call that office butt. If you have a flat butt, that's office butt. So we're at 51.
I haven't heard that one in a while, Jason.
Looking for 52 or more. Gang, we're doing just in case. Let's count it down. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're at 59 with Vegas Viking glass. And again, it's like this dark ruby amethyst blend there. That's the base to it. So,
Does
and
it
it's
have a lot of weight to it, Jason?
It does. It has a very good weight to it. A really good weight. It's not hollow in the middle. It's a solid piece of glass. I've sold enough Murano that I feel confident in bringing up Murano, but because we don't have a sticker, yeah, it is. So Taylor, I see you're just in case of 150. Vegas Viking was the last one at 59. So Taylor, congrats. It's coming to you for $60. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome.
All right, Amy.
You have a lot of Italian glass, don't you, tonight?
It was a theme. I just ran with it.
I figured it was. All right. I have up next, starting at $10. I can't remember. I got these on a estate sale, but I can't remember how long ago it was that I got these. But I love these poodles.
They're good.
So these are linen little tea towels, and you will get the set. I found them together, so I'm going to keep them together because it's his and hers. So somebody did some amazing needlework on these. Look at that. So I believe that it's a combination of different kind of needleworks in here, but this one is the girl poodle, and she has, you see, she's got a little stitched tea towel in her mouth.
She's right? So cute. Yep.
And then the boy has a little present balanced on his nose, but I love that they are made out of flowers, and he is sitting on a little rug there. So they're just plain on the backside. So they are linen. And measurement for these, and I did measure them like fully folded out, although you're never going to really, display them that way. But that's how they are. I did not iron these. I just kept them how I found them. I did not launder these either. But they don't appear to have any staining or anything. I don't think that they were ever used. I think probably they did have several other sets of tea towels at this estate sale. And I think probably they made them as gifts or something and never gave them away. So measurement for these are 13 by 18 once they're fully unfolded. Okay, but how cute. Maybe a poodle bathroom.
There you go.
Maybe.
There you go.
You know, I'm getting ideas as I go. I really am not sure. I'll know it when I see it for sure. Patty, I see your 25. I see everybody else's bids. Thank you so much. So, well, hello, Randy. Good to see you. I'm going to start that countdown. Don't forget the lag is gnarly tonight. Don't put those just in cases and final bids in. We're going to do 20-second countdowns. All right. We're looking for 26 or more. You are getting the pair. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
It was the poodles, Amie. It was the poodles that brought Randy. She could just feel them.
I know her poodle senses were tingling.
Yep.
All right. Randy, I see you're just in case at 33. Patty Rose has a just in case at 34. Randy came in back with a bid of 35. There's the bid in from Karen. Yeah. So pew pew. Randy's going to take them for 35. Congratulations, Randy. Haven't sent you happy mail in forever. Thank you so much.
You know what I love about them too, Amie? They're red, white, and blue. So they're great for the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great for your summer decor. All right, guys. $18 start. You're going to get both of these. You're going to get both of these. You're going to get both of the May Angels. So you're going to get the little itty bitty tiny one, and she has May in gold on the front here.
Oh,
now, she had remnants of a little made in Taiwan sticker, but she's very reminiscent of those little bone china. I think Joseph made a few of those little bone china ones. No, Napco did.
Joseph and Napco made little ones. So did Inesco, actually.
So you're going to get her, and you're going to get the larger one. Both are in very good condition with no damage. So let's go over the big one first. This is the Geo Lefton one. This is the one with the large rhinestone. She's in very good condition. Maybe a little piece of the spaghetti might be missing, but I have to tell you that this actually came out of Tina's collection. So I'm pretty confident in saying that there was no damage to it because we kept weeding them out till we got really good ones. So this is the higher end one. By the Geo Lefton one. So it has the little rhinestone in there, which is the emerald rhinestone. So she is your May Angel. Her flowers are in very good condition. Her paint on her face is in very good condition. And her halo and wings are intact with no chips or no repairs. So you're going to get her, and she measures, her measurements are about 4 1/4 inches tall. So about 4 1/4 inches tall. Thank you, Patty. So along with her, because I just found the tiny one, I thought how great would it be to have like a little mini me or her little daughter or maybe her little sister. So you're going to get her, and her little rosette there has absolutely no damage. Again, it says May right there. And she is an angel in training. She doesn't have her little halo, so she's just a cute little girl. So I thought they paired very well together. Again, there's the bottom. There's remnants of where the sticker was, but in cleaning it, the rest of it fell off. And she measures just about 2 inches tall. So she's really itty bitty and tiny. So let me get in on her face. Great details on her. Little blue bow in her hair. So she comes along with it, the 2-inch one. And then you're going to get the Geo Lefton one. Whoop, I'm covering up your face, girl. In very good condition with no chips, no cracks. A lot of times you find them that the bow has a chunk out. Hello, Heidi. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome, guys. Or the wings are chipped. So let's start a countdown. We're looking for 19 or more. You're going to get both of these. And we're doing just in case for active bidders. So we'll just hold her up and do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 19 or more, and you're going to get both of the May girls. She's an angel in training, and then you're going to get the little Geo Lefton Zoltan Lefton figurine. She's in really great condition with no chips, no cracks. You're exactly right. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets her wings. And this wing, this angel's coming to you. Congratulations, Patty Rose.
Okay. Now, I want to show you guys what's coming, okay? But before I give you the start price, I do want to show you that there is a chip out of the back of this one. Now, this is the very first miniature set of mermaids I have ever had. I certainly don't ever see these. Mermaids are hard to come by as it is, but the minis, and I couldn't leave it behind. And I thought somebody would still like her even, and it's in the back. The chip is in the back. You can't see it from the front. So I'm going to start the pair. So you're going to get both of these for $16. That's what we're going to start them at. I know that these can go crazy, crazy amounts because they are very hard to find, the little minis. But I just couldn't leave them behind with the little chip out of the back. It's so dang cute. And the tiny, tiny little details on these. They both have tiny little eyelashes painted. They both have little green tails. And let's turn it around to the back so you can see. Okay, so now you can see that the chip is kind of out of the bottom of her little mermaid butt, sitting down, and then the other one is just fine. So there's no repairs or anything on the other one, and that's why I have them on felt. So if they tumble over, but they are just so tiny and cute. So measurement for these, and they are pretty itty bitty. I will say, if you have a mermaid collection of figurines, these are like the micro mini mermaids. So they are 1.5. They're both about 1.5 by 1 3/4. So they're relatively around the same sort of size because of their poses. So I see Lucinda's in at 23. Thank you so much. You are going to get the pair. And yes, as sad as it is, but I still think she's got a lot of life left in her, especially if you collect the miniatures. You probably know how hard it is to find the little mermaids. So
no mermaid left behind.
Yes. No mermaid left behind. That's my motto too. And I have not found one in quite a while. Although, just a little sneak peek that you guys might want to come to the birthday bash on the 24th, because I might have some left in mermaids. Okay. So we're going to count these down. Don't tell anybody that you're getting a sneak peek. All right. Caroline's in at 24. So we're going to count them down. Don't forget those just in cases. If you're actively bidding, put those in as soon as the countdown starts, because the lag is pretty bad tonight, you guys. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thanks, Kim. Thanks for keeping my secret safe.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
All right. We are waiting for that bid end to come in from the lovely Karen Gillette. Yes, Tina's birthday is May 29th. So yes, we're both May babies. All right. There is a bid end from Karen. So Caroline, these guys are coming to you for 24. Congratulations. Thank you so, so much.
And Karen, thank you again for being our official bid ender tonight. And please follow my two friends, Enamor, Amie. Her link is right in the description down below. Please make sure you give her a subscription here on YouTube. She puts out a lot of great content. Also, please give my friend Garden Guy Bill a follow. We're trying to get Bill to 1,000. So please, if someone could put his link in the chat, we'd greatly appreciate it. Bill, we'd like to get you to 1,000 sooner than later. So choice on some Empoli, or should I say some Italian pictures. So one of them is really, really special because I've never found it in this condition. Now that's a good thing. So it's going to be 18 choice on the Empoli Italian hobnail. So they really loved their hobnail over there in Italy and loved it big and chunky. So no noted damage, no issues. The blue one measures 6 inches tall. So the blue one does have the crimping to the top. Again, you can see the applied handle. Now, what makes this one so great, and I have never had one of these, has the original sticker on the bottom that says made in Italy. So now that's upside down for you. It has the original made in Italy. So definitely confirms where these came from. So Deanna, you're there with 18. Thank you so much. Again, you can see very clean on the inside. There's no haze. There's no sickness. There's no chipping. Sometimes the little contour or the little crimping marks here, they are a little rough. Nothing really all that bad, but that's typical with this. So 6 inches on this, very mid-century. These are very 1960s when these came out, and were very collectible. And again, you can see the top on that one. So that's your first choice for an 18 looking for 19. Then I have the gorgeous, like the honey style amber. This one does not have its tag on the bottom, but this one has the flat. So this one is flat around. Then you can see each one is a little different. This one is a little rough. It's not a chip, but you can feel it's a little rough. But these were made in the masses and they were just pumped in over here. So they didn't always sand them down the best. But and other than that, very good condition. A lot of times those handles would get like a little fraction line in it. There's no fraction line. This one only measures 5.5. So this one's just a little smaller than this one. And I think it's actually the top on there that's making it, you know, just a little
These
bit.
always remind me of the Daleks from Doctor Who.
Yes. Yes.
Always remind me of those.
And I love these. I think these are your quintessential mid-century, you know, pieces. So you see them and they're good. And they're so universal because they can be little pictures. They can be little just glass in the window. You can use them as little vases. I love them. And again, if you guys didn't see, this one has its original tag, which is amazing that that's still on there. So we're at 18 with Deanna. Thank you so much. We're looking for 19 or more, and we are doing just in case to active bidders. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. There we go. I'm in focus again. I see your 21. Thank you so much. Securing that they could be yours. We're looking for 22 or more. Miss Wildlife. I didn't see I see your 19. There's your 19. Boom. That all jumped on me. Sorry, gang. So Deanna's back at 21. Cajun Princess. Man, the lag is horrible. And then Miss Wildlife with a just in case of 28. And there's our bid end. Whoo, gang. I don't know how that jumped on you, Amie, but that really went all over the place.
It came in really weird. Yeah.
For me. So Miss Wildlife, you have first choice at 24. Just let me know if you want the amber one or the blue one. And you can definitely take both if you want both. And then Cajun Princess, you'll have backup at 23. So Miss Wildlife at your 24 with your just in case. Just let me know if you want the blue one or the amber one. And you can definitely take both. They actually came from the same estate. So they lived a life together, but you can have one or two. All right, they're both yours. Thank you so much. And gang, just bear with us. We'll get through this lag. It's gnarly.
I know it is bad. Okay. I have a choice up next for 18. We're going to start the choice at 18. If you guys saw my live haul from last week, you did see me preview these, and I thought I'd bring them together. So this is going to be your choice on the early 1940s celluloid brooches. Okay, so I did consult with Katie of Vintage and Vinyl, and also with Tina, and they had never seen these before, but also concurred that they are early celluloid, not lucite. Neither one of them glow. So first off, we have the hand-painted owl, and you can see how detailed he is. There is just a tiny little bit of the black paint in one of the eyes that is a little rubbed off. But otherwise, he's in very good shape. And the body of him is kind of a peachy pink, okay? And then his wings are blue, and his accents are in black and red, okay? And on the back of this one, it just has the little clasp that goes up into the plastic. So it's just a little hoop that holds the little hook. You can see it, I think. It's just a little hook that comes over that holds the pin into place, and it just kind of snaps up in there. And there's no chips or any cracks on the plastic. The owl The owl measures 3 by 2 3/4. Okay, so that is the size there. He's a pretty good size owl. And then the second choice is the birds. Okay, let's get in real close. Let's see if my camera will focus for me here. So again, it's very early celluloid from the 1940s. There's 2 birdies that are on the branch here. And there's blue flowers. There we go. Blue flowers. So there's tiny little rhinestones in for the eyes, big red rhinestones for the body. There are some white rhinestones. You can see right next to the top bird, there is a missing rhinestone there. But otherwise, there's nothing else. These did come in a couple different colorways. I was able to find some brown birds and some blue birds. There are also some coordinating earrings along with the pin. And it does have the same kind of style clasp here on the back. It's just kind of a hoop that hooks up in the back. And there's no chips on this one either. The bird measures 2.5 by 2. Okay, so the owl is just a slightly bit larger. I think they're pretty cool together. I definitely would wear this on. I would wear either one of them on a hat for sure. Definitely.
Amie, when I find these, they're always damaged. Like there's a chunk taken off the branch of the tree or something like that, or a leg or a wing. There's always like a good chunk of it missing.
I love them both. That's why I brought them as choice, because I couldn't decide which one. So you guys are betting on choice, and the winner can certainly take both if they would like them as well. So Sally's in at 18. Anne just came in at 19. So we're looking for 20 or more on choice. I'm going to count it down. Don't forget those just in cases if you are bidding. Well, hello, Heidi. Good to see you. I have to chat with you, Heidi. We have to talk. Yes. Okay. I'm going to count these down. The lag is crazy tonight. Don't forget to get those bids in. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Oh, that owl just takes my breath away, Amie. It's so good.
I know.
It's more a figurine than it is like.
I usually don't pick up jewelry, but when I see cool stuff like this, I can't help but pick it up. So.
It's good. It's good.
All right. The bids are coming in chunks again. There is the bid end from Karen. Sally came in with a bid of 20, but Anne came in there with a just in case of 25. So Anne gets first choice at 21. So Anne, let me know if you want the owl or the birds. You can certainly take both if you would like at your winning bid price. And then Sally's going to have second choice. And then it would go back to who is before Anne? I think that was just those two, right?
Yep.
Just those
two.
Just those two. You got them both. All right. Good choice. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right. Get myself queued up here. My next item is going to start at $30, gang, because these are apparently very collectible and they're very difficult to find in good condition. So mine is in, I think, very mint condition. So this is a vintage lucite. So this is lucite here. Dancing music box. Seeing that it's stamped Japan in the research I did, this is probably from the 1960s or the 1970s. So it measures 5.5 inches tall. It works beautifully. It's in very good condition. I'll give you some other details, but it's made by Waco. So it's made by Waco. So this pin right here in the front is the pin that you will pull out so that the music plays, and then the couple dances. So let me start here with the dome. The dome's in very good condition. I looked all over online. None of them had this atomic star like mine does. So let me see if I can get the atomic star. That's not a crack. That's actually etched in the plastic, this gorgeous, cute little atomic star on there. So the dome is very clean, no major scratches, no major issues. Let me show you the dancing couple here. She actually has this like crinoline little polka dot dress. Very good condition. The paint's really good. No chips, no cracks. There's no pitting at all to the metal. Very good condition. And then underneath here, it still has, I want to be careful, it still has its original sticker right there. And then there's where you wind it. And then I did wind it up. Now I have to make sure it's level here so it dances for you guys. So $30 start. So let me see here. Let me make sure I got it wound up here. Had it wound up earlier. There we go. So you can see them dancing on their own. And we'll put the dome back on here. I'm not too sure what the song is that they're playing, and see if we can turn it here. You can see the one piece lifting up and down in there that makes them dance, but they're dancing. Really great piece. I love this. I've never had one of these before. Tina actually had a little bird that we sold in a past live. But again, $30 start. And apparently these are really, really collectible. Apparently because they're not in working condition. So mine is in very good working condition. This is actually metal. Each one of those little posts, they are metal. And then the base is made of lucite. So that's all lucite. And a lot of times these were not stored properly. They're all pitted. They're all scratched. But $30, if there's any interest on the music box, and I'm not sure what song that it was playing.
It sounds familiar to me, but I can't put my finger on it.
Line that up again so we get it going there.
It's like right on the tip of my tongue. Like I know what it is, but I
can't. I'm not too sure, but again, just $30. If there's no interest, that's okay. We're going to keep it moving and we'll bring it back for the recap. But just one more time, if you guys are just joining us, it is a vintage made in Japan with a lucite base. It is the motion music box with the dancing couple. He's wearing a tuxedo. She's wearing a great 1950s style dress. It's made in Japan, or should I say the movement is made in Japan, and it's made by Waco. So $30, but if there's no interest, we'll bring it back in the recap, and we're going to keep it moving here with Amie.
Okay. I have another choice up next, and we're going back to some kitsch. I have a choice between bug pixies tonight, and I found these on the same day, so I thought I would bring them as a choice together. So we're going to start the choice at 28. So I'm going to show you each one. I love them. I love the bug pixies. I don't hardly ever see them. And if I do, they're very, very expensive. So we'll start with the planter. The planter has the little bug pixie, and he is doing his little senior photo pose there on the little tree stump with the purple flower, made by Acme Japan. It is stamped down here at the bottom. And I wanted to point this marking out to you guys. I know that sometimes there's confusion with this mark here. A lot of people either think it means Napco or Norcrest. The N inside of the C is actually just a Japanese distributor mark. A lot of the Japanese ceramics used that stamp on their pieces. It was just a distributor mark. It doesn't actually mean a maker of anything. I do want to note that there is a small hairline right here, and there is another one kind of in the crook of the tree right there that just goes down. But they are not all the way through the ceramic. Not that I can see. They are just, it's more of like a deeper craze line. And it's definitely not through the ceramic, but otherwise there's no chips on this guy. I love his blue eyes. He's so cute. So choice number 1, and measurement for the planter is 4 1/4 by 3. Okay. Your second choice, I have only ever seen one of these before, and his head was decapitated, unfortunately, but this guy is in perfect shape. There are no repairs on him or any chips or anything. So again, he is also made by Acme Japan. It just does not have the Acme stamp there on the bottom, just made in Japan. So he is riding the butterfly. You can see he is gripping the little antenna of the butterfly, because I think the butterfly is doing a nosedive, and he's hanging on for dear life. Hence the expression on his face. I just love it. It's so good. There are a couple other ones of these two that they're riding different bugs and butterflies. Yeah.
He hit some turbulence, and they took a quick
whoa, yep. Whoa. Yeah, for sure. And then there's just these pretty Bill. If these are actual flowers, I'd love to know what they are. I know a lot of times the ceramics just do kind of fictitious flowers, but they are kind of like a purpley pink. And there you can see the back of the butterfly, and the base of the piece is just, it's a very dark, dark green. It's reading more black on screen, but it's a very dark green. But his pants are black. Okay. So the bug that is riding the butterfly is 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. All right. So the planter is just a smidge smaller. You can see that the butterfly one's just a little bit taller. So we're going to count them down. You are bidding on choice. Jamie is at 35. So we're looking for 36 or more. Let's count them down. Don't forget to put in those just in cases. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I do agree that they look like morning glories.
They kind of do. I think you're right, Lucinda.
All right. Bill, I see your just in case of 64. Thank you so much. Adam, I see your just in case of 45. We're waiting for that bid end, and there it is. So Bill will get first choice at 46. Bill, let me know if you want the butterfly or the planter, and then Adam's going to have second choice, and then it will go back to Jamie. If Adam passes, and Bill wants the butterfly. All right, you got it. Thank you so much. All right. And then Adam, let me know if you want the planter. And if not, it will pop back to Jamie. And Linda Tilford would be after that. So I can just watch the chat. All right, Adam's passing. All right, so Jamie, let me know if you want the planter. And I can just watch the chat. And if you guys were bidding on this and you want the planter, just make sure to note that in the chat for me. Thank you so much.
All right, sounds good, Amy. Let me get myself queued up here. I'm going to follow your kitsch train, and I'm going to bring my salt and pepper shakers. They're going to start at $14. And I forgot to ask you when we first started. Amy, I believe these are Lefton. Are you able to help me?
Yes, correct. There's a matching planter as well.
Okay, I was pretty sure they were Lefton. They don't have their original Lefton sticker. Now, $14. What's amazing about these is I've never found they had dogs that had like the little rosettes on the top. Never been fortunate enough to find a set that's in very good condition. This one has a slight little white spot you can see right there underneath, little nip. Other than that, Jamie does want it.
I got it. Thank you, Jamie.
So here's the one shaker. There's no damage at all to the flower. There is a little white speck underneath. Just a little white speck underneath, but no major chunks. Usually I find these, it's completely missing. The bow's in good condition if it wants to focus. So $14 on these shakers made by Lefton. Each one measures about 3.5 inches tall by about 2 3/4 inches wide. So Sweet Rosebud, I see you're 14. Sherry is in at 15. There's the first one, and they have their original stoppers. And then this one is and this is in the matte finish. So it's in the matte finish. So there's your 3-hole right there. Really cute kitty cats. I think these are great if you have a birthday coming up. They're great, of course, all year round. These would be great even in a non-traditional Christmas display if you guys didn't, do the reds and the greens. So here's your other one. This one is your 2-hole. Again, there's no damage at all to those flowers, which is amazing. The cold paint is in really good condition. You do want to be careful in cleaning these because if you scrub, you can fade out the paint a little bit. So you just want to lightly clean these. And I did clean them up, but I didn't clean them, really, really scrub them. But they'll come to you clean. No chips, no cracks, and the tails are still intact. So we're at 15 right now. Let me hold them up again so you can see them. I love these. If we had room, these I think are great. The style that Lefton did with these, I think these look great with, the Napco pieces. They look great with your Holt Howard pieces. They did the dogs with almost the same style of mischief faces. They kind of mimic was it Toodles or Toddles? They kind of mimic a little bit the same kind of look.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. But the fact that the little rosettes are intact, No chips to the bows or the tails is just amazing. So let's do a countdown. We're looking for 16 or more. We are doing just in case. Yes, it is for the pair. It is a set of shakers, Leslie. So you will get both of these, and neither one has damage. So we'll count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That's what I love about these Lefton. They look like figurines. These don't just look like shakers. That's what's so great is that, they can just be figurines. You can put one in one room, one in the other. They just did it right. I love me some Lefton. So there's the bid end. Leslie, you got in there right before the bid end with your 17. So congratulations. They're coming to you. Good get. I love them. Awesome. I dug them at the flea market last weekend. So I saved them. So they're going to a good home. Thank you, guys.
It's always a good feeling when you rescue something that is cute, but it's filthy. And you're like, I know I can give you a better home.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep. Okay. I have a surprise item up next. Like I mentioned, Jason and I both have an item that we didn't preview tonight. So it's a surprise. My surprise item is going to start at $18. Okay. And it kind of matches with a couple things that Jason brought to the sale tonight. But she's a little special. So I have the Lefton Angel, and she is a nightlight. I do want to note right away, though, that she does have a wing repair. Okay, this is the only thing that, like, when I run across these, they always have a wing repair every single time. But they don't come around super often. So if you collect the Lefton Month Angels, she definitely pairs really good with them. She does have her original cord, and it does have the toggle switch on it, and it's pink, I think, which is really fun. So I will show you the cord, the plug-in cord, after I show you that she does work. She does light up. She's very heavenly. She has a very lovely glow. And then she is holding a little basket of flowers. With the little spaghetti trim on there. She's very sweetly painted. She is bisque. And so there is a little clip that's up inside her that is screwed to the back. And I will show that to you real quick. So here is the light. Okay. And let me get the plug. It's got a very long, I didn't measure the cord, but it's a super long cord on here. All right. And there's the plug. Okay, so everything is functional with her. And let's show you the bottom. So there's the Lefton foil sticker there on the bottom. And it is Japan. She is numbered 531. And Bill, she has a little shoe poking out just for you.
Yes.
And there is the little clip that is screwed inside that holds the light into place. So if you actually don't want her to be a nightlight, you can take the light kit out, and she can just be the giant angel that guards over all of your other Lefton angels. I think she's pretty special. So I want to give you a measurement. She is 7.5 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide. The basket is kind of where the width comes in on her because her dress is not super wide. But I'm going to count her down. I see Steel Whisper is in at 19. So we're looking for 20 or more. I've clipped her light back in. So let's count it down. Don't forget, if you are bidding, put in those just in cases as soon as the countdown starts. So you don't come in after the bid end. I do want to show you that wing repair. It's not super noticeable. Whoever repaired it did a pretty good job. They didn't use that yellow gloopy glue that I hate when people repair stuff with it. So it does blend in pretty good. You can't really see it, especially from the front. All right, Anne's in at 20. So we're looking for 21 or more. Let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I forgot to say hello to Deanna when she popped in the chat.
Yep.
All right, Anne, I see your just in case of 30. Thank you so much.
And thank you guys for sticking with us. If you're not following Enamor Amie, please give her a follow.
All right, there's a bid end from Karen. And you didn't need your just in case. She is coming to you for 20. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And please give me a follow. If you could, give the video a thumbs up. And thank you, Karen Gillette, for being our bid ender. Please give Grady Grupo Recordings a follow. That's the other half of Karen Gillette. If someone could drop his link in, that would be great. And please give Garden Guy Bill a follow. All right, Bill, thank you. Please give Bill a follow.
Yay.
We got to get him to 1,000. So, Bill, if you can drop your link in, or if someone could drop in his link for him, I'd appreciate it. So, guys, I'm a little excited for this. Like, we find Empoli around here often, but I don't often find this style of Empoli. So $32 on this. This is in the root beer amber with the optics. So that's number one. With the scallop top, there's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no scratches to it. Sometimes this gets scratched. So it measures just about 9 inches tall. So it's a nice snifter. It's not going to be too overbearing. Sometimes these can take up a lot of room. This is a nice sized one, and it measures about 4 inches at the base. Now, what's great about this is this center where they actually blew the glass around like that. That is called keyhole. So that is a style that they did. There are other glass artists that use that, but to find this, if you guys just do a Google on that, even do a Google on eBay, you're not going to find a lot of these. I don't know if they didn't make a lot. I don't know if a lot didn't last. But if you're looking for a really unique piece of mid-century glass that is Empoli, this one I really think is unique, especially with the keyhole here. I love the fact that it's clear, and you can see how they actually molded the clear into. So the top part here, they would have blew this, and then they would have polished or sanded or cut. So much of that, and then while that was wet, then when it was still hot, they attached it to it. Then they actually did another dollop of glass right here, and then the base. So $32, if there's any interest. It is in the root beer amber, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. What I like about these is that, guys, if you have fairy lights, you can put them in, and they become these great, big fairy lights. So if you have one of these that's super bright, it's going to flicker on the optic effects. You guys could put all sorts of other things in there, but it's just a really, really unique piece of Empoli. And this is the technique known as, I want to make sure I say it right, keyhole. So there you can see. I've never had a piece of this by Empoli to offer, so I was really excited when actually Tina found it, brought it home. Again, it's in very good condition, probably from the 1960s. I did a little bit of research. They had some names of some different glass blowers that did it. I wasn't confident because there was no name on it or no sticker, so I don't want to say, but it's definitely a unique piece of Empoli. So let me pull it back here so you guys can see how gorgeous this is. With the optic effect, again, it is that gorgeous. Oh God, Bill, a hot fudge sundae in there? Oh, absolutely. With that color, I mean, this is really, really great. Just look at how all that optic flickers as I move it around. So again, let me give you some measurements on it. It's 9 inches tall, and it's about 4 inches across. And this is the technique known as keyhole. You don't see an awful lot of them. Again, this is the first one I've ever had to offer. If you guys love your Empoli glass, if you love your Empoli snifters and your mid-century glass, I think this would be a great addition. There, you can get the full effect. You move in there. But if there's no interest, that's okay. $32, and we'll keep it moving. We'll bring it back during the recap. We'll keep it moving, Amie.
All right. And I totally forgot to mention this at the beginning. If you guys want a sticker, they're $3. They are waterproof vinyl, 3 inches round. If you want a sticker, send me an email. I can just send you a sticker, or if you bought something tonight and you want to add it to your box, just let me know when you send your information. I can definitely add one in there. And I have a new sticker design coming. It's not going to make it for Monday's show, I don't think. But I definitely will have it on the 24th. I'm super excited about it. So I can't wait to show you guys. All right. Up next, I have some pretty special birdies. I'm going to start this round at 22. Excuse me. These are black glass.
The
Okay.
choice, Amie, 22 choice.
No, not choice. No, they're
Oh.
coming together. You're gonna get both of these birdies. They're a family, Jason.
Okay.
I
All
can't
right.
break them up.
Okay.
So these are little Terra Studios, and they are black glass. You are seeing it
Good.
correctly on the screen. Again, these are coming out of my collection. I'm kind of switching out of birds. So you guys get a crack at these. So these are both Terra Studios. They are both signed to Terra Studios. So Mama Bird here is 2 inches. Okay. And she is signed here on the bottom. It's probably not going to come into focus entirely for you, but it is signed Terra 1999 down there at the bottom. There's no little chips. The little beaky is just fine. There's nothing wrong. And then little baby bird, it's so cute. Little black baby bird is just 1 inch tall. How dang cute. And actually this one is signed too. It is very tiny, but it is signed around the edge of the little birdie there. There's no chips on Junior Bird either. So you're going to get the pair together. These have been living in my living room on a little shelf for quite some time, but I am passing them along. All right. So Laura is in at 36. Again, they are black. They are black glass. They're not amethyst or dark red or anything like that. They are black. Jason, have you ever seen blackbirds before?
No, and we were discussing this, and you said that they're dated 1999.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'm just going out on a limb. I speculate that it was probably a limited production that they did heading into the millennium, because I remember they released a whole
I could not find any black ones.
A lot of glass manufacturers in 1999 to commemorate 2000 released a lot of black glass. So black milk glass or black glass. So that's the only info. Amie, that's the only info I have.
I couldn't find them. So if you collect the bluebirds or the red birds or any of the glass birds, these guys definitely will be a different addition to your little flock of birds. So,
and I know when they did limited, they just named it Terra Studios. I do know that.
And that's all it says. It just says Terra 1999. It is not going to focus. It's not super deep in the glass, so it is never going to come up on screen, but both of them are signed. All right. I'm going to count these down. Kimry Ann is in at 38. You are getting both. You're both the mama bird and the baby bird. Linda's at 39. So we're looking for 40 or more on the pair. I'm going to count them down. Ladies, I encourage you to put in a just in case bid if you're actively bidding, and don't wait to put those in because the bid or the lag is terrible tonight. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Birdie bid end.
Yes, they're signed Terra Studios.
Yes, they're Terra.
The company that made the bluebirds. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, you guys. All the bids are coming in a big old chunk. I haven't seen the bid end from Karen yet.
These are
you see those just in cases coming in? There's the bid end from Karen. All right. I'm going to read it out how I see it. Laura with a just in case of 46. Randy with a just in case of 47. Patty Rose has a just in case of 127. Kimry Ann has a just in case of 55. But Clean Look Cleaning Services came with a just in case of 250. So Clean Look is going to win for 128. Congratulations. These are some special birdies. I'm glad that they are flying to a new home. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody else for your bids. And just thank you guys for hanging out with Jason and I tonight. Even if you guys are not here to buy a darn thing, we certainly appreciate your company and seeing so many friends that we haven't seen in a while and some new names in the chat tonight. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it so much.
And yes, Lucinda, yes, they did. They did a lot of black glass. I guess they commemorated because remember, it was all the Y2K. It's all going to end at midnight.
I know. Yeah, I remember New Year's Eve in 1999. It was something.
Well, and then that was the first time that CNN actually covered through the time zones. Like they started in the
Yeah,
first
just to see if
country,
something was going to happen. I
and it was
know.
like, oh my God, it didn't happen. Oh, it didn't happen. And we got to the East Coast and it didn't.
Yeah.
We're all good now. Y2K, nothing. What we've all been through, that was a walk in the park. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, this is my little secret item that I didn't preview. This is a cute little trinket. It's filled with perfume. This is made by Max Factor. So this is a little trinket. This has their makeup, or it actually has their perfume in it. So it is unused. Me and Tina did a little research on this. We found that it had. We found this, and it had its box. Box had no barcode on it. Now this is a very heavy metal little trinket. I believe the eggs on the inside are glass. So I believe those little eggs are glass there on the inside. So let me give you the name. This is it is the Spring Song Perfume Compote, and it is the Hypnotic. It is the Hypnotic is what it is.
They look like little jelly beans. Don't they look like Jelly Belly jelly beans?
And they did great details on this. It's very heavy. It is full metal. This is made of metal, and it is so high detailed that you can actually see the little spring. They actually put a little spring in here. They do look like jelly beans. And then it does open, and you can see that if that's been used just once or twice, but I don't even see any fingerprints on there like it was really used. So again, we tried to date this. Kimmery, thank you so much. I see you're 16. We tried to date it, but I'm thinking me and Tina suspect that it's maybe, I'm covering up the poor birdie's face. We're suspecting it might be 70s, maybe.
I was going to say probably like late 60s was my guess.
Yeah. And it's a great little figurine.
This is the second like vintage Max Factor thing that you have found, right?
It is. And I actually just found this morning, which I was amazed. I was amazed. So it's itty bitty. It's 2 inches wide. So it's only 2 inches wide. Again, there's no issues to it. There's no damage. I'm trying to show the detail of the bird. Really great little figurine. So we're at 16, looking for 17 or more. Again, it's made by Max Factor, and it still has smell to it. So if you guys want to use it, you're going to get it and you can use it. If not, this is just a cute little trinket to put on your little small shelf, or if you guys collect birds, and I do believe those are glass eggs. So let's do a countdown. We're looking for 17 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. Lucinda, thank you. I see you're 17. So we're looking for 18 or more. Let's do a countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 18 or more, or the bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you so much, Karen. I think this is just adorable. Man, the glass eggs in there. Randy, I see you're 18. Kimmery Ann, I see you're just in case at 23. And that came in before Patty Rose's at the bid end. So Kimmery Ann, she's coming to you for $23. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Okay. I have another choice of things up next, starting at 18. I love me some vintage linen, some vintage tablecloths, but they are very challenging to show in a live sale, so bear with me. I originally only showed one in my preview, but I actually have 2 tablecloths tonight to show you. So the first one is a floral, okay? And I have laundered these. I have ironed these, although I have had them folded for a little bit, so they might have some wrinkles now. But these are both square tablecloths, and I will give you the measurements as I show them. They are in very good vintage condition. They do have a couple very tiny light stains, and the other tablecloth has one little snag in it. But otherwise, they're really, really good shape. Sometimes when I try and pick up tablecloths, I only pick them up if they're in really good shape. I use vintage tablecloths myself, so I have pretty high standard when I pick them out to bring to you guys. So this is the first one, and I am standing up, so hopefully you can see the whole. I think I can see. Again, it's very hard to show. All right, so I think you can see the pattern pretty good. So the colors in this are kind of a powdered blue. All right, so And then the flowers, the main pink flowers are a mixture of pink and a little bit of burgundy. And then the smaller flowers are kind of a mint green. Okay, so we'll get up close so you can see kind of the different colors that go in there. And then the ribbon that goes through there is a tan. So those are the colors that go through there. There's the center of the tablecloth. It's very lovely. So the floral print one is 51.5 by 46. Okay, so both of the tablecloths are square. They will fit a round table. You'll just have some that hangs off the edge. Okay, so that's choice number one is the floral. The other choice I have is fruit. So if you do kind of a fruit theme or you like to switch out fruit for the summer, I brought that one as well. I thought it would be a good choice. All right, so the second choice, and it's also kind of patriotic colors. Oh, yeah. So you could use this for the 4th of July out on a picnic table. So this one is very brightly colored fruit. All right. So let me get up here so you can see it. So there is a whole bunch of fruit. Maybe there's vegetables mixed in there. I think it's just fruit though. It looks like pears and grapes and cherries, strawberries. Yep. I think it's all fruit to me. But the colors in this are blue, red, and green. So it's a pretty simple colorway. Again, there is the center with kind of 4 fruit motifs in the 4 corners there. There are just a few like little light stains. Most of them are in the center area. I'm not even going to think that they're going to show up on camera. But there are just a couple little light stains that are in the center. And this one does have a tiny snag, and I'm probably not even going to be able to find it. But I did want to mention, oh, it's right here. It's probably not even going to show. There's a tiny little snag right there. It's not a hole, but it is the beginning of one. So it's a little snag right there. Otherwise, it's in really, really bright, vibrant condition. Again, it's square and measures 43.5 by 48. So this one is just a tad smaller than the floral one. Okay. So I don't see any interest, and that's okay. I've taken a long time on these. I will bring them back at the recap. Think about it if you are interested. All right, Jason, go on ahead and.
Oh, you got Patty at 18.
I didn't see it. It just came in.
Yeah.
There's that lag. All right. So you're bidding on choice. I'm going to count Mars. It down. Yeah, it's that lag.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
All right. So Mars is in at 19. Patty's back at 21. Sorry, you guys. So we're going to count it down. You are bidding on choice. They are both square tablecloths for the fruit or the floral. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, it is.
So hard to show these, but I love vintage tablecloths, especially Christmas ones. Those are my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, the lag is awful. I think it's actually gotten worse too. Mm-hmm. All right. Mars, I see you're 22, so we're looking for 23 or more. And if you guys like tablecloths or aprons, I have a plethora of them, so I can always bring more. Okay. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. So Mars, you get first choice at 22. So let me know if you want floral or fruit. And then next would be Patty Rose at 21. So I always try and look for florals in teal and yellow because that is my kitchen colors. A little hard to find too, I will say. I think I have 3 tablecloths in that colorway. All right, Mars wants the fruit. You got it. So Patty Rose, let me know if you want the floral. You do. Okay, I love when that works out. Thank you guys so much.
And Amy, before we move on, we need to take a moment because everybody wants to know about your necklace. I know what it is, but they want to know what it is.
Well, if you're a kitsch lover, you should recognize this. So I actually have a Miss Priss one as well that I interchange with these. I bought these off of a lady on Instagram, probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 years ago. And they were originally keychains. Yeah. And this is the Lefton Bluebird one. And then she also did the Miss Priss cookie jar. So instead of using them as keychains, I knew that I would get way more use out of them if I turned them into necklaces. And I know that she doesn't sell them anymore. So I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm actually looking into trying to figure out how to do enamel work myself. So we might have a winking kitty coming.
Okay. All right. That's awesome. All right. Guys, with 150 of you here still, please make sure you're following Amie. That way, you'll know what she's doing. So please make sure you're following her. The links are in the description below, along with her Instagram and along with my Instagram. Also, Karen Gillette, thank you for everything you do. And thank you for Grady Gruppo. Please follow him as well. And follow our friend Bill. We got to get him to 1,000. Bill, you're going to kill me for keep saying it, but I don't care. We're going to get you to 1,000. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to Garden Guy Bill, please do. He's always dropping some very good content, especially some good content about Holt Howard, rubbing it in our faces, all that great Holt Howard Bill had. So please give him a follow. So my next item, speaking of Bill, is going to be Pixies, a Pixie, and it is a mug. It's in very good condition, and we're starting it at $12. So it actually has a stamp on the bottom, and I hope I'm going to say the company right, but it's actually stamped 1951, and I think it's Style Sun. Styson. I think it's Style Sun, made in Japan. I've never had one of these before with the name on it, but that's a pixie face that I think we all recognize, from their figurine. So Patty, thank you. I see you're 12. Again, I think this is supposed to be the mug, but what's great about this is that vessel could be a planter. It could be a mug. It could be a pen holder. It could be all sorts of different things. There's no chips. There's no cracks. He's got buns of steel. Honestly, he does. God, he's doing the workouts. So we're at 12 with Patty. We're looking for 13 or more. And this is like it's reading true to color. So this is more of a like burnt orange, and then the top is like a green, and that's more like an emerald green. So we have like a emerald, and then we have like a true green and like a burnt yellow, and then this is like a yellow gold coming down here. So it's like he's kind of hanging on to a tree trunk. Let me give you some measurements. It's about 6 inches tall. So it's a pretty big mug. And it is glazed on the inside. So I would not be afraid if y'all wanted to actually use that. You probably could. There are some black marks in there, but they're under the glaze. So if you guys wanted to actually drink your coffee out of that, yeah, you probably could, because I don't think there's any major crazing that's going to hurt you. So 6 inches tall, and then it's about 4.5 across. So again, I saw one of these a long time ago, and the arms were broke. So I'm sure this was very susceptible to arm damage, getting chipped, getting broke. But again, he can be your daily mug. He could be used, on your desk to hold your pens. Or you guys could plant a little plant in there. Let me get it on his face. Doesn't want to focus. He has blue eyes, and he has those crazy eyebrows that kind of make him look like a bug almost.
Yeah.
Which I love that. I just love that on him. And then I'm trying to see, does he have the open mouth? Yes, he has the open mouth too. So again, the Pixie mug or Pixie planter, we are at 15 with Fish Mom. We're looking for 16 or more. We're going to count it down. There's no chips. There's no cracks. There's no issues. So we are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He does kind of look like he's got mushroom bloomers on.
He's definitely been working out a little bit, I would say.
He is. I remember when I was built like that back in my stripper days, but now I just got office butt from sitting and doing the live sales. So too much information, right? So Sunshine had a just in case of 60. And before that, I think we were at 15 with Fish Mom. So congratulations. It's coming to you for $16. You're going to enjoy it. Thank you so much. Hello, Les. How are you?
Hi, Les.
All right, Amie.
Okay. I have a choice up next, starting at $10. You guys know I love stuff in the original packaging. I love to see how stuff was originally sold and marketed. These are super cool. I thought I'd bring these today because we are coming up on beach season, lounging out in the yard season. Finally, it is warm enough here in Michigan. It was in the 70s today. It was fantastic. So these are clip-on little pockets that you can put on your folding aluminum furniture. They're pretty cool.
Oh my God.
So both of these are in their original packaging. So let's look at the packaging first. So Kelsey's clip-on pocket for all your outdoor necessities. Let me move the cardboard a little bit. You can see that there's the little pocket. So great for your sunglasses, sun oils, cigarettes, cosmetics, paperback books, tissues. Fits all folding aluminum furniture, hand-screened weatherproof design on 100% cotton duck. So it is a very heavy kind of canvas material, and it is like off-white. So it reminds me of like a tote bag, okay, if I had to describe it to anything. And then here on the back, the little clip pokes out of the packaging. So that's what you clip it onto, the side of your chair. And they also made like drink holders, and of course they made an ashtray that clips on too, right?
Oh yeah.
So the first design here in its original packaging is the little deer and the bird. Okay. And I will know that there was like a hole at some point in time in the plastic. There's a little stain, okay, on the back of the deer one. All right. Otherwise, really, really awesome. And the other choice is the poodle. The poodle who has a little parasol. It looks like it's raining flowers. I don't know what's going on. She must be in Paris, and magical things happen in Paris. So yeah, same kind of packaging, but really cool graphics on the packaging at the beach, on the lawn. Yes. Don't you just want to relax with that when you see that? So yeah, the packaging itself measures 10 by 11 and 3/4, but the pocket itself, as best as I could measurement up to where the clip is, measures about 9 by 9. Okay, so that's the sizing there. Really, really cool. Can you imagine like sitting out on your deck and having one of these? Like, check out my vintage pocket. Have you seen my lawn chair? It has pockets.
Like if you guys have one of those traditional aluminum chairs, this hanging on it, that would just be the touch. Like could you imagine if you guys went to like the bingo hall and pulled out your chair and had this on it, or you went to the concert, at the park? I mean, that'd be a great phone holder too. Drop your phone in it. Yeah.
I just thought they were very unique. I'd never seen anything like that, especially in its original packaging. So Mars, I see you're 13. So we're going to count them down. You are bidding on choice. The winner can certainly take both if they would like as well. Let's count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I wanted to try and test it out and see what else they would clip to, but I ran out of time, so I didn't get to do that.
The fact that the metal isn't even rusted, like
no,
they were
it's not. All of the metal clip on the back, like maybe there's like minor pitting on it, but there's no rust or anything. It's really, really good shape. So, all right, there's a bid in from Karen. So Patty Rose had it just in case of 23, but Mars had it just in case of 28. So Mars gets first choice at 24. Let me know if you want the deer or the poodle. And you can certainly take both if you want. Very, very fun. And next choice would go to Patty Rose. And I think it was just those two, right?
Yep, they're taking
Mars
the deer.
wants the deer. You got it. Patty, let me know if you want the poodle. And I think that was it, right?
Yep, they were the only two.
Patty doesn't want the poodle. I will bring it back at the recap. All right, I can just watch the chat, Jason. Thank you so much.
And those graphics were incredible. All right, $18 choice. Last week, I brought my first set of silhouettes. These are my last ones. So these are the ones with the same kind of girl from last week, but this is her and her significant other. This one has the flowers. And first of all, these are the silhouettes with the dogs on them. So I know that these are very collectible as well. So choice at $18. These are from the 1930s. It has the convex or the beveled glass, as you can see. So, of course, you can see the glass is not broke. They have the cardboard backs with the original hooks on them. They're in these tin frames. And now let's get down to the pictures. The pictures are in very good condition. A lot of times you'll find these, they're stained. This is your first choice at 18. You have them, and she has the flowers in her hand. Great colors for the 1930s. I love these colors. And then I love the fact of the silhouette with the butterfly and the dog. And then it has the birdhouse there. These are just gorgeous. That's your first choice at $18. And she's wearing like a light blue. She's in a light blue. And then you have her. She has her umbrella. And I can't remember. I almost feel like these were the same exact women because last week the one had an umbrella.
Had the same hairdo.
Yeah. And I feel like this was a series that they did. But I didn't pay too much attention at first, and I should have. So this is your second choice. I want to get that glare off there, guys. Sorry, I'm moving it. You can see the dog there. It is kind of frolicking and playing. So Mars Anderson was the first in at 19. So we're looking for 20 more, and this will be on choice. Robin, I see you're 20. Thank you so much. You're the first one in at 20. So you can see she has her parasol or her umbrella, the gorgeous butter yellow dress she's wearing, and I think he's trying to get fresh with her. That's what I'm thinking. So we're 21. They both measure 5 by 4. And if you guys know these silhouettes, you know that a lot of times the tin frames get completely rusty. But you can see these are very clean, and I'll show you the back here. You can see the back does have some wear, but that's not like a water stain. That's like it got against something. But they do have their original hooks, and they do hang very well. So that was your second choice. If I can get it to focus, let me get in on her so you guys can see. You can see there's no staining at all, no issues, very good condition. And again, I think these were actually the same women from last week. You can see that. So that was your second choice, and she has the umbrella. So we'll call that one umbrella, and then this one we'll call flowers. Let me get in close so you guys can see the details on it up close. They did such a great job on these, and they're a form. I think they're actually a form of a lithograph, if I'm not, because you can see all the little dots. I'm pretty sure that these are, and they're from the 1930s. And this one is.
I was going to say that too. It reminds me of Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, it does. It does. I just think they're very like 1930s. I think they're done. I mean, they are 1930s, but I think just the graphics are timeless. I think they'd look good in tons of different decors, and they're great for those odd spaces in your gallery walls that you need something small. So again, there's no issues at all to the glass. We're going to count them down. We're at 21 with KB. This one will be umbrella, and this one will be flowers. So it's on choice. So counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sorry, gang. I don't mean to keep moving them. I'm just trying to get the ring light glare off of them so you guys can see. There's the one with the umbrella. Here's the one with the flowers. I see the bids coming in. I see Patty's just in case of 31, KB with a just in case of 27, Robin's in with a just in case of 37 right before the bid end. So Patty Rose with a 31, 37 with Robin. So for 32, Robin, let me know. This one is the flowers. Let me know if you're interested in the flowers or if you're interested in the umbrella. And you can definitely take both. They would look great together. And then what you're not interested in, Robin, will be offered then to Patty Rose and then to KB. So we'll just call this one flower. And then this one we'll call umbrella. I think that's the easiest way to do it. So just let me know, Robin, and you can take both if you want them both. Just checking my phone here to beat the lag. Okay, you got the one with the flowers. Thank you so much. So the flowers one is coming to you, Robin. So then Patty, let me know if you're interested in this pretty one for 31. And then KB, you'd have back up at 27. So Patty, let me know if you're interested in this one at 31. You wanted both? Okay, totally understand. Thank you guys, no worries. KB, let me know if you're interested in this one. And I think we go back to Mars Anderson then. We'd be back to Mars Anderson then. So KB, let me know if you're interested in this one. Okay, you wanted the flowers, so Mars Anderson, let me know if you're interested. And then after, if you take a pass, we'd be back at Fish Mom. So I can watch the comments. So Mars Anderson, let me know if you're interested in this at 19. And if you take a pass, Fish Mom, you would have dibs on it. So we'll get you going, Amie, and I'll watch the comments.
All right.
Congratulations. I wanted the doggy. So Mars Anderson, just confirm if that is the one that you wanted. They both had dogs on them. So just confirm, Mars, if that's the one you wanted. So if it is, it's yours for 19. If not, then it'll go to Fish Mom.
Okay.
All right, Amie.
I haven't brought a children's book in a little bit, so I brought one tonight. I love the Fuzzy Wuzzy books. So this is going to start at $12. And so besides Fuzzy Wuzzy Bear, that we're pretty familiar with, they did a whole other series with the Fuzzy, with the flocked, the flocking goodness that Jason and I both really appreciate. They did a cat, a dog, a duck. I feel like there's a squirrel and a rabbit. Those are the only ones that I really remember. There might be another one. But this is the Fuzzy Wuzzy puppy. And I will say, for its age, and it is from 1946, it does have a tiny tear right here. You can see that. And on the back, there's a little stain right there. And I think there's one tiny rip in a page, but otherwise, the flocking on this is really, really good. There is just maybe a slight wear to the flocking on the front cover just because it is exposed, but a lot of the pages on the inside are still pretty good. And this particular dog that is featured in the story really reminds me of Lady from Lady and the Tramp. And I think that they were probably inspired by this, but really cute illustration. So there are a lot of flocked pages. You can see how much flocking is left on her ears. Really, really good shape. And this one actually in the front cover, you can see it has its original price tag right there from Sturgis 5 to $1 store for 10 cents. So
that's amazing.
In the 1940s, it was 10 cents. There's some more cute. I love the illustrations in this one. Look at her little flocked ears are tied up in a bow. And I do want to show you all of the pages in this one. Usually I like to leave a couple. But this spread right here, so cute. I love that. Look at the tiny little mice that are down there at the bottom. So, so cute. Here we go with some more flocking. Poor pup is sad. All right. Here we go. And this whole page, the whole puppy is flocked on that one. And there's the back cover. So there's no flocking on the back, but super cute graphics. Measurement on this is 9 3/4 by 9 3/4. It is a pretty square book, again from 1946. And it just has that little tear right there on the edge and a little bit of staining, but it's in pretty good shape. Sometimes I run across these and they're basically just falling apart and there's no flocking left. So pretty good shape for its age, I would say. So I see Anne was in at 13 and Sweet Rosebud was at 14. So we're looking for 15 or more. I am going to count it down. And we will be doing a recap at the end for anything that doesn't sell during the sale. So stick around for that. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, Bill, so flocking good. Of course.
Amie, we all could push the envelope, but I think you, me, and Bill should have a flocking sale. And just bring
everything flocked.
Everything. From
that books, sounds like a challenge that I could probably come up with stuff for. Yeah.
Books to figurines to clothing to jewelry to anything.
Ceramics. Yeah. We could do that.
All right.
All right. There's a bid in from Karen. So Debbie came in at 16, but Anne came in at 17. So Anne's going to take it for 17. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And Amie, I'm sorry. I was writing up my stuff. Yeah. There were a few other of those books, I think, than you just named off, too, because I had a cow one at one time.
Oh, see, that was probably the one that I was missing was the cow.
I had a cow. All right, guys, $14 choice. And I got some bluebirds tonight. So they are both signed Ron Ray. This is your first choice. This is the itty bitty one. Both beaks are in good condition, so there are no chips to the beaks at all, no chips or issues anywhere. So this one is from 1992, and it is signed or etched Ron Ray. This one's itty bitty where it's signed. It's signed right up there at the top. So this is your first choice at $14. This little bluebird of happiness. And between the ones I sold on Monday, after these, I'm out. Well, these are the last bluebirds I have. So Fish Mom, thank you. I see at 14. Then this one is the little votive holder. And I don't know if these came with a votive holder, but you can easily grab one of those glass ones. Or this actually, I think this would make a good little trinket, like little gum catcher. So you guys could, lay this next to the sink and put your ring on it if you wanted to. So you can actually, let me see if there we go. You can see this one is 1995. Yep, 1995 Ron Ray. Again, there's no chips. There's no issues to these at all. And this one measures, I did 2 measurements on it. So it is 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. So it is 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. Again, really good condition. This one is etched and signed Ron Ray, 1995 on the bottom. Thank you all for the bids. I see you're 16. We're at 17. We're with Melissa at 20. Like I said, we always get concerned that those beaks have issues. So there is the little votive holder. And then we had the little itty bitty one that we started off with. And both of these are Ron Ray's. Fish Mom, I see you're 23. We're going to highlight it. And this one is about 2 inches. So about 2 inches. And I know there's actually a difference in the blues. So I want to make sure the light's catching it so you guys can see. If you're trying to make a whole collection, that is true to color. And then this one right here is reading true to color right there too. So we're going to do a countdown on these. We're looking for 24 or more, and it's on choice of the bluebirds. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. If we do this sale, we're going to have to watch how we say flocky. We're going to have to be very careful.
Yeah.
We word it. All right, guys. So there is the just in cases. See your just in case, Fish Mom. We see Sunshine with a just in case of 100. Thank you guys so much. And we're just waiting on the bid end. Again, Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our bid ender. We appreciate you so much. So for 26, Sunshine, just let me know. We'll make it easy. Large or small? Let me know if you want the large one or the small one. You can take both. And actually, I was sitting them. That's what I love about that, too. It's like a little perch.
Oh, yeah. That's cute.
A little itty-bitty one. All right, Sunshine. They're both yours. Thank you so much. All right, Amy.
Don't flock it up, Jason. Don't
No. I won't flock
Good
it
one,
up.
Kevin. We'll remember that.
Good.
Okay. I have my last round tonight is also going to be a choice, and it's starting at $8. And I have some cute Meyer cord decals for you tonight. So your first choice is this cute little bear. I love these decals. Although they are water slide decals, but sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they will apply just fine and sometimes they just disintegrate. So it's kind of up to your discretion if you want to test them out and actually try and adhere them to some sort of furniture or a piece of plastic or anything like that. But what I like to do with these, and I do display these this way, is I just like to pop them into a flower frog and then you have an instant decoration. They also are super easy to frame. Just pop it into a frame and then you have some instant cute little artwork for a kid's room or your office area if you like to surround yourself with cute things like I do. So little bear, and she's dressed in a little gingham dress. And it looks like she's gardening. It appears that she has pulled out maybe a radish, if I had to guess, and then she has a little trowel in the other hand. So this particular bear one is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then the other choice, and I actually have 2 of the same one, is the little pink deer. My personal favorite, I have one of these as well in the larger size decal. And it's a pink deer. that has a little yellow butterfly on the tail. And then there's all sorts of little colorful flowers at the bottom. These are water slide decals as well. And it kind of shows you where you could put them. I love finding, I always come across the baby furniture with these cute little animal ones on, and they're so cute.
Amie, they were asking if they're fabric. They're not fabric.
No, they're not fabric.
Paper.
No, they are water slide decals, so they are plastic.
Yeah.
So you would turn them around. So this is the front side that you would adhere to whatever you're putting it on, and then you would get the back of it wet, kind of like a temporary tattoo, if you know how those work, very similar to that. Yep. And then you want to like brand it on there pretty good, and then you pull the backing paper off and the decal should stay behind. But sometimes with these older ones, they don't work anymore. That's why I always recommend displaying them or putting them in a frame, because sometimes they don't work. All right, so the deer is 5 by 6.5. All right, so that's your choices there. The winner can take multiples if they would like as well. So let's count them down. Mars is at 12. We're looking for 13 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So no, these are not fabric decals that you would iron on with an iron. These are just for hard surfaces.
Sorry, Amie, I misread that.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
These are getting increasingly hard to find. Mm-hmm. Like it just hands down.
I don't come across them very often. I don't. I usually see the fruit ones, or I don't know, flowers, usually roses I come across, but I hardly ever find the animals anymore. All right, there is the bid in from Karen. So Christine had a bid of 22, a just in case of 20, but Mars had a just in case of 21. So Christine's going to take first choice at 22, and then Mars is going to get second choice. So ladies, let me know if you want deer or bear or a combination thereof. Let me know down in there in the chat. And if Mars passes, it goes back to Kimmery Ann. All right. So I will just pay attention to the chat, Jason. Thank you so much.
All right. My last round tonight is on some jewelry, and they are carved wood. So I'm assuming they're both carved wood, and they're probably from the 50s or 60s. So your first choice at $12 is the cute, and I got it tangled up. Tina's going to kill me. There we go. You have the little clasp here. So the little clasp right here, and then they come down on this chain. So it's this cute little German style couple, or even maybe Holland style couple, and they are carved very kitschy, very cute, and they're kissing. I don't know how else to put it, but they're kissing. So that's your first little choice right there on that cute little couple. The paint's in really good condition. They measure about an inch. So they measure about an inch. And I would have to believe that these are probably from the 1950s or the 1960s. I'm trying to show you. I'll turn them like this so you guys can see the great details on their face. And again, this would be great to wear during Valentine's Day. You know, put it in with your smalls. I think it would just be a cute little charm, a cute little pin or brooch to wear. So that's your first choice at $12. That one. Now this one, get out of town. This one, it has its little made in Japan sticker. Okay. So of course, now making up for my lack of deer. So this cute little deer.
You're in the positive, Jason.
All right, has patchwork on it. And then look, not only did I double down, Amie, it's a deer and a mushroom up there by his back. So
cute.
Really good condition, high lacquered, even has its original little, if it'll focus, made in Japan sticker on it. So amazing that that's still there. You can see there's the pin back, works really well. And this little nugget here measures just about an inch and a half. So these are itty bitty. So Anne, you were the first one in at 12. Mars is in at 13. Again, it's going to be on choice on the little wooden deer. Has that great high gloss on it. You know, it is made in Japan. Super cute. Let me see if we can get, made in Japan. No major issues at all on that. An inch and a half. So that was your second choice. And then your first choice was this cute little German style couple with its original chain and its little original clasp. And Tina's going to kill me because I'm not doing the jewelry justice. There we go. I just think this is a cute little couple. If you guys are German or you know someone that's German. Oh, I got that kinked up. There we go. All right, so that's on, there we go. So here we go. There's the little German couple. Get the glare off. Really good condition. A lot of times, the paint on these starts to crack, starts to flake. So we are at 14 with Robin. Thank you. We're 15 with Mars. We're going to do a countdown, guys. Thank you so much. Use those just in cases to active bidders. Trendolin is in at 18, so we're looking for 19 or more. It's going to be on choice on the wooden brooches, wooden pins from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Choice on the deer or the couple. We're at 19, looking for 20 or more. The deer is stamped, has a little paper sticker made in Japan. That, I believe, is probably like a Holland or German or some Scandinavian handmade. It's getting blown out. So there's the bid end. So right before, and your 30 came in right after the bid end. So Mars, you didn't need it. You get first choice at 19. I have a feeling from your chat you want the deer. So you get first choice at 19. Let me know if you want deer. And then Trendolin, you'd have backup on whatever isn't taken. And you can take both if you're interested, Mars. But let me know if you want the deer or the couple. And you
she wants the deer.
All right. So the deer is yours. So Trendolin, let me know if you're interested in the little couple. If you take a pass, then we'll be back to Robin. And I think that then we'll be back to Anne. So Trendolin, let me know if you are interested in the little German couple right here. Let me highlight that. There we go. So Trendolin, just let me know. That's your bid. Cute little, come on now, focus on it. All right, Trendolin, the little couple is yours.
Awesome.
All right, we'll get everybody back up here. Let me tap on that. All right, Amy, do you have a recap?
I do not tonight. Thank you guys so much.
All right. Could I ask you to tell them how it works for me while I write down what they want?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
So before I go over how the recap's going to work, Jason has put our emails back up here on the screen. Very important if you guys won something from us tonight, if you're new, or if you've purchased from us before, please make sure to send us an email with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. And let us know if you don't have PayPal and you need to check out as a guest, let us know that information as well. And even if you have purchased from us before, go ahead and send that same information to us. We certainly don't mind the extra emails. It's just so much easier when we're going through to do packing and invoicing that we find your information super fast when you email us every time. So we don't mind the extra email in our inboxes.
No.
All right. So how the recap is going to roll tonight is Jason's going to show you the item. He's going to give you the price. He's going to talk about it, mention any damage or any flaws. And if you're interested in claiming that item, you can type the item plus the price down there in the chat. And if there's more than one person that's interested in claiming the item, we will do a quick little countdown just to break any ties. And just in cases can be utilized as well during the countdown. All right. So Jason, what do you got?
All right, Amy, thank you. And guys, stick around. I'll go really quick. We have our announcement again we're going to make and some other things. So just stick around, guys. So $30 on the Made in Japan. These are very collectible. It is the dancing couple. And the company that made this was the Waco. So it is made by Waco. And this one has the little dome on it. And if I can catch it, it has
the little starburst.
The little atomic starburst on it right there. So very good condition. Every time, a lot of these I see are always broke. It does work. The music box works. And they do dance around. There's no damage. Her dress is in very good condition. So if you are interested, and I'll show you that it does have its original stamp here on the bottom. So if you're interested, just put music box 30, and that could be yours for 30. The base is lucite. These are metal, and then that's plastic. So it's lucite, plastic, and metal. Music box is $30 if you're interested in it. And then I had my Empoli, the root beer with the optic effect. This was $32 if anyone's interested. And what makes this so special is the base here. It's harder to find. It is the keyhole style. So the open slot there is keyhole. So if anybody's interested, and this measures about 9 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. So we'll just get in there on those optics. Root beer, really good condition. And Poli would be 32 if anybody's interested. So, all right, guys. And with the lag, we'll just watch the chat for a moment. We'll get us both back up here. Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our official mod and big ender tonight. Thank you so much. Bill, thank you so much for dropping our links in the chat along with Holly. Thank you so much, Holly, and everybody.
Hannah, thank you guys. All the mods that were helping put stuff in the chat tonight. Thank you so much for helping us out. It really is so much supportful. I know it's a very simple thing, but it certainly takes a village to run a live sale, as Misty would say.
It does. And please, gang, we're going to go over one thing real quick. What we're going to do is we're going to start our first sale back in June. So please remember, next Wednesday, we will not be here. Amie will be traveling to Springfield. I'm actually going to take the day off to get things caught up at the store and around the house. So there'll be no Fantastic Find sale next Wednesday. Then the following Wednesday, so next Wednesday is the 17th. So we won't be here. Then on the 24th, we'll be back, but we're going to be celebrating Amie's birthday. So it's going to be the big birthday bash here. Then when we come back in the first Wednesday of June, we are going to start spotlighting you guys. We're going to be the first fully interactive live sale. So since we are Fantastic Finds, we want to know what you guys find, because we were saying earlier that we get a lot of emails from you guys. We see a lot of different pictures with what you guys find. So me and Amie together, we created an email, and here it is. So between now and the first week in June, we need you guys to send us emails with pictures and a brief description of any fantastic finds. So the email is right here. It's sharemyfindslive@gmail. So like even tonight, we have about 130 of you here. What we will do is we'll have the pictures loaded. And then after we conclude our sale, we will spend a little bit of time, maybe a half hour or so, with you guys, interacting, looking at our collections, looking at the fantastic finds that you guys have found, and discussing them. Now, if we get bombarded with emails and pictures, we might do a warm-up show over on Amie's channel. So gang, please, anything, whether it be something you've purchased from us, even another buyer and you love it, it's a fantastic find to you. Anything you find at the thrift store, anything that you even have as a collection. I'll give you an example. Patty Rose sent me a lovely picture. She bought a little ceramic art studio pixie that was a dish. She turned the dish into a pond and put all her little mini ducks in it. Fantastic idea. We want to share that with everybody. So if someone else sees that, they can say, hey, I want to do that with my item. So it'll give us a chance. Hello, Barb. How are you? It'll give us all a chance to see what we're doing, what we're collecting. And Amie, I can't wait to see where this goes heading into Christmas time. Can you imagine?
Ooh, yes.
Oh,
I can't wait either. I can't wait.
Even if you guys have the Christmas pictures, we'll look at them. We
can think about Christmas in July.
Yes, we can. So I'm going to show them one more time, Amie, and then we'll tell everybody where we're going to be. But here's the email again. So please, guys, start sending us those emails. Make sure you send us a picture and a description of what it is. And it is sharemyfindslive@gmail. And starting our first sale back in June, we're totally going to be fantastic finds. Not only the ones we find and bring to the sale, but the ones that you guys find too. Yeah. So, all right, Amie, when are you going to be back next?
Oh, so Monday. So like Jason mentioned, we won't have Fantastic Finds next Wednesday, but I will be joining Bill and Jason on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern here on Mother Tucker's. So that'll be our last sale for the week next week. And then I will be back the 24th for my birthday bash here on Fantastic Finds. And we do have some special things planned for that sale too. So definitely keep an eye on our community tabs, on our channels, and our Instagram pages if you follow us over there too.
Absolutely. Now, I'll be with the Valentinos. Guys, you remember them. We had a couple sales here on my channel. The Valentinos are Bill, Garden Guy Bill. It is John of Everyday Holiday Displays, and it's Brian from Mid-Century Mister. So we're going to do a pop-up over on Instagram. So this Friday at 8 p.m. over on Instagram, so hopefully you're following all of us on Instagram, we're going to be doing a kitsch end sale. So it'll be geared from anything from kitchen-style items that are vintage or antique, all the way up to anything that's kitsch. So it could be an Arnart deer maybe, or it could be a Pyrex bowl. It could be anything in between that. So it's going to be kitchen. So make sure you're following Garden Guy Bill, myself, even Enamor Amie over there in the Valentinos, 8 p.m. Eastern over on Instagram. We'll be having our sale over there. And for our YouTube friends, we will be doing the just in case over there. So we will be doing the just in case. Then I'll be back for Marvelous Mother Tuckers Monday with my friend Amie and my friend Bill. And then we will talk about, there's going to be a holiday marathon going on Instagram. It is the 20th. Me and Bill will let you know what our time slots are, but we'll go over that on Monday. But just make sure you're following us so you guys are clued into all of that. And I think with all that said, guys, get us those emails and get us those pictures. We really
I can't wait to see what people send us. I really can't wait.
And again, it'll be first come, first serve. If we get bombarded, we'll just divide them out the best we can and filter them in. And again, if we get over a bunch, we'll be doing a pop-up on Amy's channel. So, guys, thank you so much. Karen Gillette, we appreciate you so much. Grady Gruppo, Bill, Holly, everybody that helped us. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Have yourselves a great Wednesday. We got you through the hump day. Now you guys got it till Friday.
And then for the weekend.
Then come see me and Bill and the boys over there on Instagram, 8 p.m. All right, guys. Have a great night.